What if I told you with just a few simple clicks and without any tedious manual keyframing, you can automatically make the music go quieter when anyone talks so you can always hear what they're saying? Here's an example.
The ocean, a vast unknowable, the giver of life, the source and return, the shallows and the deeps, the moon-pulled rise, the endless flow, until the end of time.
So here's the voiceover track.
The shallows and the deeps.
First thing we need to do is grab some music, so I'm just going to go and grab that from Epidemic Sound. I've been using Epidemic Sound for over 5 years. If you want a free trial of music and sound effects, check out the first link in the video's description.
The ocean, a vast unknowable.
So you can hear that the music is interfering with the voiceover or the dialogue, and it's really making it hard to understand. Let's go and apply automatic audio ducking to fix the problem. The first thing we need to do is set the volume of the music. So I'm going to come up here and open up the mixer, and we need to set the volume of the music track. The level we set here will be the maximum level when no one is talking. We'll go and solo the music track so we can just hear that on its own. That's about right. You can always come back and tweak this later. You also want to set the volume for the voiceover. I've already done that.
The giver of life.
You want to aim for between roughly -15 and -10 on this volume meter, or when it's mostly yellow. Once you've set your initial volume levels, you can go and apply the audio ducking. We'll close the mixer to make a bit more space. We'll click on the track header, and then we'll go and open up the inspector. If you click on an individual audio clip, you'll get different options. You have to make sure you click on the track header. In the inspector, you need to turn on the ducker effect. The first thing you need to do is you need to set which audio track will make the music go quieter. In this case, it's the voiceover audio track. So whichever audio track has the people talking, that's the audio track you need to select here. If you have two audio tracks and both of them have people talking, for example in an interview, you can click the plus button and select multiple source audio tracks. In this case, we've only got one, so we only need one of them. Click this button to open up the ducker settings. I'm just going to quickly go through these settings and then we'll take a listen to how they affect the finished audio. The first control is this duck level setting, and this controls how quiet the music will go when the people are talking. If you want the music to go really quiet when people are talking, select a big value, or if you just want to lower the volume a little bit when people are talking, select a lower value. Next up is this look ahead control. Resolve looks a bit ahead of what's coming on the talking audio track, so it can activate the ducker. If I double click on this to reset it to the default of 15 milliseconds, this usually works pretty well, but if you want the music to start going quieter earlier before the talking starts, you can experiment with higher values. The rise time determines how quickly the music goes quiet when it detects people talking. Double click that to reset it, and 10 milliseconds is usually a good place to start. If you've got a really high duck amount and long gaps in the talking, you might want to increase this rise time a bit. Next, we've got the hold control. So once the music gets ducked or has its volume decreased, this lets you choose how long to hold that lower volume before going back to the full volume. If the music doesn't stay quiet and it's got little gaps in the talking, you can try increasing the hold value. If I double click that, the default is 150 milliseconds. Finally, we've got the recovery time, and this is how quick the music volume goes back to the normal volume when people stop talking. You should definitely experiment with this to get the most natural sounding ducking for your situation. And experimenting with this can help with weird sounding ducking to try and get it sounding more natural. Let's just reset all of these to the default values. We'll unsolo the voiceover, go to the start of the track. We'll play this back, and I want you to watch what happens in this area.
The ocean, a vast unknowable, the giver of life, the source and return, the shallows and the deep.
This yellow line is the music volume that's being ducked. Watch this line again.
The ocean, a vast unknowable, the giver of life.
You can see we've got this gap in the talking here, and during that gap, the volume went back up to its original level, and when the talking started again, it goes straight back down to this duck level volume. How far this line goes down is dependent on the duck level. Let's start off with zero ducking.
The ocean, a vast unknowable.
The yellow line representing the music volume stays at its normal level, and watch what happens as I gradually increase this duck level while it's playing. This yellow line gets lower and lower when the music volume ducks.
The giver of life, the source and return, the shallows and the deeps, the moon pulled rise, the endless flow, until...
The duck level is the first control you want to alter to get the music to the correct volume when people are talking.
The ocean, a vast unknowable, the giver of life, the source and return, the shallow...
The higher the duck level, the more noticeable the effect will be. Now we can go and tweak these settings to get things sounding as natural as possible. Let's increase the rise time and watch what happens to the sound and also the shape of this graph.
The ocean, a vast unknowable, the giver of life, the source...
You can see we've got a more smooth curve rather than the steep drop-off. I want to show you an example of using the hold setting and how that can fix a certain kind of problem. You can see in the dialogue here we've got this little pause in the talking. Watch what happens to the graph.
The source and return.
You can see that when we got to this point the volume quickly jumped back up to the normal volume and then straight back down again, and it sounded a bit weird. Have another listen.
The source and return.
And that's this little spike here. The hold control can help us with this because it just holds on to the lower level volume for a bit longer. And this works in conjunction with the other controls.
The source and return.
You can see that time we didn't have any spike in this little yellow line, even when that little pause in the talking happened. The default values for these controls usually work really well, but you're definitely going to want to experiment with different values to get the effect you want or the most natural sounding ducking. To save you a bit of time, I'm just going to go and tweak these things and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright, I'm back. These are the settings I've come up with for this specific instance, and you can see that I've increased the look ahead time to 71 milliseconds here. That's because I want the audio ducking to start a little bit before the talking starts, and by increasing this value, DaVinci Resolve can look a bit far in the future, so it can anticipate when the talking is about to start. Have a listen.
The ocean, a vast unknowable, the giver of life, the source and return, the shallows and the deeps, the moon pulled rise, the endless flow, until the end of time.
There's a few other things I would do in this example. I would go and add some compression to the voiceover just to level out the volume and make it come through a bit more. And I'd also add some EQ to the music track just to reduce some of the frequencies competing with the talking voice. Don't forget to get your Epidemic Sound free trial and check out this video next if you want to learn more music and sound design tips. I'm Jason Roberts. Please subscribe and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.